Hey guys, it's Marissa. So this week I wanted to show you just a little tutorial on how I followed one of Nikkie Tutorial's very first makeup video. So this is just a little video I'm dedicating her and how I'm just a huge fan of her and her recent video that just came out. This video is just a reminder how far she came along and how just a little bit of practice just goes a long way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and just keep on watching.
So first I applied my base, the Miss Helen eyeshadow base.
So first she applied an eyeshadow base to her eyes, but usually what I use as an eyeshadow base is just a concealer. So I'm just going to be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fairest. And I'm just going to be applying that to my eyelids and just blending them in with my finger. So I'm just going to go ahead now and just like apply it this way. I just like really heavily packed that on just so whatever I put on over this stays really heavily pigmented. And yeah, let's go on to the next step.
And then to make the application of the line really smooth, I took some gesso and I put that on the entire eye.
So then she just like set the crease using like a white eyeshadow, it looks like to me. So I'm just going to be taking a white eyeshadow from the James Charles palette and just setting that all over my eye with my finger.
So now I'm going to take Gosh and Truly Brown eye pencil and we're going to make that line.
Right, and then she took a brown eye pencil. The only brown eye pencil that I have is like this shimmery copper color, so I might switch in between this and the black one, and this one's from Ulta Beauty. I will link everything that I'm using personally in the description below, but what she kind of just did is just outlined like a little bit above her crease upwards, and then just kind of went back down, drawing that line again towards the end or the outer corner of her eyes. So that's what I'm going to be doing also. She never had it connect to the inner corner of her eye, so I'm just going to leave it just like this for now until she goes to the next step.
So now that we have our line, I'm going to take the 28 or 24 Neutral Pale by Coastal Sands, and I'm going to take that color, the color next to the black. It's a really pretty brown, and with a small Essence of Beauty crease brush, I'm going to follow that line with that brown color and just follow that line.
So then in the next step, she's just going to be taking like just one single brown shade and just using different types of brushes just to really blend everything out and just make it as dramatic as possible. So that's what I'm going to be doing also. I'm going to be taking a precision brush at first and just dipping into this brown shade in the James Charles palette, and I'm just going to be applying that here first and then really buffing it out between different eyeshadow brushes just like how she did.
And then you're going to take the Sonia Kashuk blending brush, start blending those edges. Then with the tip of the bristles of that brush, take some of the brown and apply it at that line as well.
And then I'm taking a round fluffy brush by Ulta and I'm just going to be blending everything out. I'm just going to be doing the same thing that I did with this eye onto the other eye.
we're going to take this Glam Couture Blue Sky. And with a, let me find it, small shader brush, you're going in that color, like that. And you're starting to pat this onto the inner lid. Now with the same brush, go in Fiji by Glam Couture. Go in that color and pat this onto the remaining space of the lid.
For the remaining part of your eyelid, she used like a light blue, kind of like a teal color for just like the tear duct and then kind of like the inner corner of her eye. And then for the outer corner, she used like a little bit of a darker blue teal and it had like a little bit of shimmer in it. So for the first part with the tear duct in the inner corner, I'm going to be using the shade from the James Charles palette, and I'm just going to be taking just a flat brush and just patting that on. I'm just going to be using that darker blue teal shade that, like I said, and just putting that on the remaining like outer corner of my eye. And then what she's just doing is just re-blending everything in, but I actually just kind of incorporated that while I was doing the blue on my eyes, so I don't really need to add more brown again. But then obviously I'm going to be cleaning this up because she didn't have as much fallout as I did, just because I really try to pack on those colors. So on the next step, I will be cleaning up my under eyes just so everything just goes according to what she had planned.
Then we're taking the smaller one and we're going in the black of the palette. And we're following that line again, a little bit darker.
Before I actually do clean up my under eyes, I'm actually going to be taking a black and just really deepening the crease and the outer edges right above that line that we created with the eyeliner. That's what she's going to be doing. So I'm going to be taking that e.l.f. Precision brush again, just dipping into a black shade and just following that outer corner, but not completely smoking it out, just to the point where it's just everything's completely blended.
Take your 252 brush by MAC and go in this color right here. So go in that color and pat that onto the brow bone, sorry.
And she's just taking like a shimmery shade and just putting that above her brow bone. So I'm just going to be taking a shimmery white shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette and just putting that above my brow bone also. I'm just going to be using an e.l.f. concealer brush in order to apply this.
Now we're going to repeat the lid colors again and then I will be back. For the lower lash line, you're going to take that small crease brush and go in that darker brown. This is going on our half lid of the lower lid. Go in that vanilla sort of color and put this on the inner corner.
And then she's just going to be outlining like the lower lash line up to this point, like kind of halfway through. And then the rest, she's just going to be using that same shade in the inner corner to like the mid inner corner of your eye, like on the lower lash line. And it's going to be that same shade as the brow bone. So first off, I'm going to be using that small little concealer brush by e.l.f. again and just applying that brown shade to the lower lash line and then following that shimmery shade.
And then the fun part, you're going to take this NYX Candy Glitter Liner with the tassel, and this is Disco Ball.
And then to add the glitter to the inner corners of my eyes, she used like some sort of NYX colored glitter liquid liner. But I'm going to be using the silver glitter liquid liner by Urban Decay. And so I'm just going to be applying that this way instead.
Now you're going to take your gel liner and line your waterline, and then I will be applying False Lash Effect by Mix Factor, and then I will be back to tell you how to do your lips.
Then she's just going to be using a gel liner for her waterline, but I'm just going to be using a normal black eye pencil. And then afterwards she's just using like the falsy kind of mascara, so I'll just be applying my own by Clinique. It's going to be the High Impact Mascara. And then she didn't include a skincare foundation routine in the video, so I'm just going to be showing you what I'm going to be using for my skin. And then we're just going to go to the last part of her video, which is onto the lips.
I just applied some Gosh lipstick in Darlin, and as a lip gloss I used MAC Dazzle Glass in Sugarin.
So for the lipstick that she used, I don't have anything that's that light of color, so I'm just going to be using normal chapstick. And once I'm done applying that, I'm just going to be taking like a shimmery eyeshadow just kind of DIYing my own just because it still looks the same. And then afterwards, she topped it off with gloss. So then I'm just going to be using this e.l.f. lip lacquer and just top coating on that. And this is very used. I need to get another one, so don't judge me. So this is the completed look. She didn't apply like a highlight or anything. So this is basically everything step by step, like what she did. But yeah, I just wanted to upload this video just because I've been a fan of her for a very long time. I've been watching her since I was like a freshman in high school. Now I'm in college. So I've been watching her for about 5 or 6 years now. This tutorial was uploaded when I was, I want to say 8 years old. So it was when I was very young. She started when she was very young also, like on YouTube on her own. So I just give her a lot of credit, just being able to just keep staying positive about her and her channel, and just being able to just still upload videos no matter what, and just keep striving for that passion that she always did. And that's what I want to do also. So as just a longtime fan of hers, I'm just really proud of her, and just being able to just reach out to her fans and being honest and being true to herself. And that's what I really want to do on this platform also. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this look, like as I said before, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Sorry.